Well, there's a lot of blood. A lot of blood. Okay, one scene, the guy is like a robot android thing. Kind of reminded me of RoboCop, but to my opinion, even though he's not a cop, he's part of the Yakuza. Whatever. Okay, so he goes in and he's like beating these guys left and right because he's super strong because he's a robot thing. And like every time he hits someone, blood splatters on the wall. It's just like, where did that come from?
And if he shows too much emotion, he goes insane.
He goes haywire.
And he cut a guy's head off, kicked it across town, and landed in the...
He didn't even cut it off. He just hit it off.
He had a sword in his hand.
No, he hit it off.
He had a sword in his hand.
No, he went... Bleh.
Fine, but he had a sword in his hand. Head fell off. He kicks it, punts it out the window, lands a building across town, exactly where the other crime bosses are. And then somehow he appeared right next to it, like he teleported. Which was pretty cool.
Very cool.
And,
my favorite line, just from that one scene. The first guy to see the head, looks at Nani? It was just great.
It was absolutely hilarious in America. And it's an extremely bloody movie, but it's bloody in a good way, where it's more realistic than anything. Like, you don't get the guy's finger cut off, and then you have a mountain of blood spurting out.
Like in Tarantino.
Exactly.
But we love Tarantino, don't get us wrong.
Tarantino is also one of my favorites, and I would love to meet him. And Planet Terror was a great movie. I enjoyed it quite highly. Death Proof, not so much.
What was it? Yeah, Death Proof was made by Tarantino, and Planet Terror was Rodriguez.
I also love Rodriguez, that's what I was talking about.
I still can't believe that he directed Spy Kids, then he directed Planet Terror. It's like, whoa.
I expected him to have the Spy Kids in it, and then kill them off.
Just chop their heads off.
Yeah, just on the fact that like besides the girl, like I didn't want to see anybody in the movie.
Me too. She
was good for what age I was when it came out. Guys. Anyway, so back to the movie.
Ending.
And we'll quickly get to the ending. The ending left us in a what the mode.
Like, what the hell? What?
Because that's what happens when you watch a Miike movie. You pause in the middle. You're walking out of your room, just kind of like, second you step out of the doorway, you just go insane.
Mm.
Like, you're at a point where it's just like, weird noises. And you and your friends are hyper in adrenaline rush just because you have no idea what's going on. And you're excited. Even though it could be the most boring scene, but somehow Miike
will make it exciting.
And the ending put us in a part where it is very WTF. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to spoil it too much, so I'm not going to tell you how the final battle ends, because the final battle itself was a WTF mode. Mode, whatever.
Same.
Anyway, the final scene in that movie was very debatable. We can't tell if we liked it or hated it. Like, we understand when he opened his eye again, it means he's still alive and he's still kicking.
Still alive and kicking.
But then the doctor came back, wearing his lab coat completely wrapped around him.
Okay, and one guy asked, what was the other guy from the Yakuza?
One of the other Yakuza guys is, will he be okay? The robot guy, will he be okay?
The next thing you know, the guy in the lab coat turns
flashes him.
Wide open.
And next thing you know, you see his slong just hanging out there, just chilling out. And you see him smiling like...
He's like, yeah!
So the only thing that I could think of was the robot's still alive and he wanted to get sucked off.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only logical explanation.
Is the robot okay? Look at my penis! It's like, what?
It's just like, it is a grand sight for you to look at.
But I'm not gay, sir. I don't care. Look at it anyway.
This is a masterpiece.
Well, he was a scientist.
Probably. It's
penis.
In all honesty, I'm surprised that
he made a girl robot.
He did. He was planning to use it for a sex toy, and that didn't really work out. Because
he didn't. He thought the girl was
an ugly cow. Me and Ben over here, Agreed. She was rather hot.
Yeah.
She was pretty.
She was pretty good looking.
I would have loved to meet her.
Even though she's a robot. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I never said anything against robots. Hey, I fully support robots.
Robot sex. What?
Well, hold on.
What did you just say? What?
How long is this video?
15 minutes long.
We're gonna. Well, we are cutting out a lot of scenes, so it's really only
Oh,
10
right.
minutes.
We're cutting out 4 or 5.
We could probably cut it out. Anywho, we're cutting out this stuff. Alright, we're getting back in the movie, right? Alright, and so the ending leaves you at a WTF moment, but the movie itself was amazing.
The movie was great.
The fight scenes, how it went, like,
The fight scenes were great.
takes a sword, just ripped everyone's faces
He
off.
just like destroys everyone.
So, first we'll rate it from 1 to 5.
Right.
I rated the last movie first, your turn.
I rated it 3.7 out of 5. Which is basically a 4 out of 5. If you want it non-decimal.
Alright.
If you want an integer.
I'm not going to do decimals, so I'm going to do a 4.5. Now, with the decimals, because I had it rounded up, I would have put it between 3.6, 3.7 ratio. Just on the fact that the ending left me in awe.
Dazed and confused.
And I didn't understand the penis. And then I had a couple little moments with the robot, like, let's say he was in a fight. If he doesn't eat metal, he powers down. So couldn't he have just, like, ate his hand?
Because it was made of metal.
Exactly, that would have powered him back up. Like, I would have been like, alright, I'll just rebuild my finger.
Eat his finger. Get more energy.
Or,
If he throws up,
would it be a
Would it be-
liquid metal?
or just plain metal.
But we were thinking that the metal has to melt down. To give him-
Therefore, because it has to make like a liquid form to make therefore energy. We don't know. We need to like ask Mike direct in order to answer those questions. But
Even then, he'll probably just give us an answer like, throw pig's
he's like,
blood.
go
up.
stop.
Here's pig blood. And we'll be like, what's this? He's like, you find your answer within here. And
Something like that.
Probably.
And then we'd never get our questions answered. We'd be pretty sad.
I would be happy I met Mike.
Yeah.
I'd be really happy about this. Anyway,
And I'd be like, hey Mika, look what I learned from your movies, and I take someone and just slit their throat. And then I go on the news and everyone's like, look what movies has done to children
okay. Anyway, we're going to end this podcast now.
before it gets too crazy.
And great, I'm dead.
Yep.
Anywho, so far this podcast is about 20 minutes long.
It's like 50,000, no, it's really like 20, 15, 17 minutes long.
17 minutes long. We're probably going to cut a lot.
Right
of
now.
a lot of it out and either have blooper clips soon, like
Bloopers.
because every time we filmed, like we had something.
Can't do it right.
Yeah, so look at our next film because after this one we'll have our blooper film where everything we cut out is in there. And that's about it. Sean and Ben signing off.
Sign out.